Hello, consciousness. It's been a while since I did an update, so I figured I'd chime in today. A lot of people are coming around asking questions about, did you hear about the train derailment spilling toxic waste here? There's one over there. There's another one over here. Did you hear about the food distribution factory burning down, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera? And a lot of them don't realize that it's all connected. And I've noticed over the years that a lot of people think small. They think they're less than they are. They think they're less powerful than they are. And that's because we've been trained, most of us. If you're Catholic, if you're Muslim, if you're Buddhist, a lot of these religions, if you're in the government working for corporations, really, we know there's no more governments, it's all corporations. They all have EIN numbers. They all have Dun and Bradstreet numbers. If you work in any of these organizations, you're taught to be like a cog in the wheel, a part of the machine. And in order for you to fit into a machine, you need to be the right shape, size, dimension, and the way they do that is by indoctrinating you from birth. So, before you're even born, they literally affect your parents, teach your parents lies, feed them poison, distract them. That way, when they create that sacred sexual connection to create a energetic portal to bring a soul into this world, that potential is already shifted a little bit. Not better or worse. There's no better or worse. There's just balance and unbalance. And if your parents are fed poison and they're lied to, the love and the frequency that they create a portal with is going to bring your soul into that type of frequency, and it affects you until you deal with it. So that's what this world's been doing, is trying to divide and program most of us to fit into the machine. And the problem is the machine's breaking. It's broken. It's been broken. But it did very well at what it needed to do, which was taint the world, program a lot of people, and control a lot of people. And now most of us enough of us have remembered what's really going on, and we see. I mean, it's so blatantly obvious to people, that a lot of us, that it's sad to see other people not getting it. And I know there's other people looking at me saying, "Man, he still didn't figure it out," because I didn't figure everything out, obviously. That being said, what's really going on right now is we are looking at the death of the deep state. There's a satanic group of people, a cult, that has been around for ever, pretty much. They don't ever go away completely. If you're in this physical duality, you're going to have light and dark, masculine, feminine, ebb and flow, yin, yang, balance, unbalance. And I'm not relating those, masculines of this and feminines that. That's not what I'm saying. It's just the duality of this world we live in. Now, the truth is, you, me, everyone that hears my voice, sees this message, is source. We are all part of consciousness. We all have limitless potential, for the best or the worst. How we use it is what matters. So right now, a lot of people are being brainwashed to use their potential to do harm. A lot of people are using their potential to pay attention to sports or gambling, any number of distractions that we could all, myself included, many different distractions. Now the trick is to pull back, stop giving our energy to those things, and bring it back home and really heal. And you're seeing it every day now. Your food supply is being attacked. Your air is being attacked. It's been attacked, for generations now with geoengineering. And now that truth is coming out. People are saying, "Holy shit, they are spraying the sky. What are they spraying up there? Why?" And they got a bullshit story. They tell you what it's for, and that's a lie. Anyone that really looks into it can see that. So we're seeing that our food, air, water, entertainment, Hollywood, the governments, their corporations, all of that's been manipulated to control your consciousness, to get you to give your power outside of yourself instead of in your heart, where your true potential lies. So if I can give you any advice, look within. Look within your heart, where source is. That's your true potential, your true power. And you could heal everything. Everything. There is no disease that's uncurable. There is no ailment that's incurable. Everything is balanceable. Everything. As soon as you learn the lesson. If you don't learn the lesson and you go to the doctor, get a drug or a shot or what have you, it may treat the symptoms temporarily, but it's going to come right back because you didn't learn the lesson. You didn't treat the cause. We don't get sick for no reason. People get sick for a reason. To learn something that they're doing is not as good as what they should be doing, and not should be doing, but could be doing. So if you're afraid of what's going on with the East Palestine train wreck, the one just happened in Detroit now, or the shootings, or the farms burning down, or eggs costing so much money, or the balloons floating in the sky, because this is a circus, so we have to have balloons. We already have plenty of clowns and all the corporations running the world. So now we have balloons to distract us, because the truth about Epstein's flight logs are coming out. The truth about the shots being a bioweapon is coming out. The truth that COVID itself was a bioweapon, that's coming out. The truth that we're being fed bugs and poison and GMOs and everything else to dumb us down, that's coming out. So the distractions are going to get louder, more obnoxious. So keep your head on a swivel, look within your heart, find source again. Remember, you've never lost source. You just put a veil over yourself to not see it, not feel it. But it's always, you're always, that's what you are. You can't get away from what you are. You can distract yourself to, look around and ignore it, but not forever. So shit's going to get loud. And I've been saying this for years, and if you look back years ago, it's pretty fucking loud right now compared to what it was. It's going to get louder. Trust me, it's going to get louder. And it needs to, because a lot of people aren't waking up yet. Many of us have, but some haven't yet. A lot of them, I should say. And those of you who are just catching on and waking up, I applaud you. Take it, baby steps. Because, yeah, you need to have a little bit of fire under your ass to get going, because shit's getting real quick. But don't overwhelm yourself. Take those breaks when you need them. Keep love in your heart. Do things that make you happy and pleasurable and joyful and creative. But at the same time, do that work, that inner work. Deal with that karma, those lessons that you've had. And know that, whatever you put out there, you get back. So when you're putting love out there, you're going to get love back. And anyone that tries to harm you, karma deals with that, no matter what. They can't get away from karma. They know that. That's why these deep state people put it out in the news and Hollywood so much, because they know how karma works, and they try to get away from it. And to you out there who are doing that, you know that game's up. You know that source is not having it anymore. Our universe is reverberating. It's shifting to bring back accountability. Not that it was ever gone, but this is the time of the cycle where a lot of that karma that's built up is now being, brought to light. So I love all of you. Please be well. Hug yourself, hug your neighbors, hug your friends, show them love. And you don't have to give in to the temptations and fear, the fear out there that's telling you that you need a shot or a bug or this or that. You don't need to give in to that. Find your true power within and heal. And I've said this, hundreds of times, but it's the truth. And it needs to be repeated often until it's caught on. Just like the news, they tell you a lie until you believe it. Well, the truth works the same way. You feel it right away, but if you're not ready for it, you need to hear it multiple times. So I love you guys. Be well. Learn how to get back to natural. If you want my advice on how to do good and thrive in this duality, closer to home, closer to nature, growing your own food, your own medicine, be your own doctor. There's a quote, I think it was Hippocrates. Don't quote me on that, but one of those people back in the day, at least we're told, and they said, or Socrates, I'm not sure, but they said if you're not your own doctor, you're a fool. And it's beautiful, because if you're not taking care of yourself, taking accountability for yourself, and you're letting someone else handle something that important, I mean, if you don't earn it and acknowledge it and appreciate it, the way the universe works is you don't deserve it yet. If you truly want to be healthy, you're going to make sure you're healthy by taking accountability for how you live. And that's where we're at. It's about taking accountability back. So please be well. Don't let all these balloons and shit distract you too much. They're planning a fake alien invasion too. Just put that on the record now. They're going to scare you with Project Bluebeam. They have very advanced technology that we're not allowed access to right now. They can literally project things in the sky, and all the shit they're spraying in the sky is the medium that they spray their light on to give you a false perception, the false light, the false reality. Oh, look, there's an alien, there's a portal, there's a big war taking place. No, it's bullshit. That's to get us to turn on each other and not turn on the corrupt people who are doing this shit to us, because of allowing it, you know. So be ready for that. Be prepared, but not scared, not worried or afraid of anything, because your mind, your thoughts, your emotion create your reality. So if you're living in fear, you're going to create more fear. But if you live in awareness, confident, loving awareness, you're going to create more of that. So I love you all. Please be well. I'll talk to you soon.